We played 2 games since we were last here. One of our loan players will be returning to their club in January. One of our players will potentially be leaving on a transfer after requesting to leave. Let's get into it and see what's actually happening since we were last here. Disco Average Gamer, my name is Duncan, and welcome back to the Journeyman. And I guess the best place to start would be with the former games. Also, hello. We played 2 games since last year. We beat Notts County at home 3-0 with a penalty from Darrell Burns plus 2 goals in injury time from Ryan Ledson and Liam Kitching. We then played Carlisle in a game that we honestly weren't at our best. Guinness Walker got the penalty on 9 minutes. Then they equalised from a goal from Alfame Calment on the 56th. We then got 2 goals. We got one from James on the 63rd minute and one from Thierry Rohart Brown on 82 before they got a second goal in the 90th or 91st minute of the game. In terms of players who are leaving, Charlie Isted is going back to his club. In January, his manager came, was not happy with how much he'd been playing, which is understandable. We said if you can recall him if you want, so I'm assuming they probably will. And Jamie Allen came to us unhappy with his game time, and I basically told him he could leave. So his 2k a week wages, pretty much what we're looking to get rid of there. He's not playing, and that's fine, but his couple of thousand a week wages will probably help us sign better players or just improve the squad that little bit. In January, we have enough players to cover that position anyway, so I'm not too concerned. With Fitzwater leaving us in January, which I weirdly remember and feel like I forget at the same time, we may look for another centre-half, but we'll see about that nearer the time. The team for today is as follows. Mannion in goals, McCarthy, Negro, Kitching and Payne in defence. Lids and Cole make up that midfield duo with Smalley, James and Watson as our attacking mids, followed by Scott will be up front. Let's fucking go. Boop and a boop. Let's kick off with the team in red. Barnsley are the team in black. Sorry, I had to just quickly pause there. Let's continue. We didn't get that far into the game actually, and I had to pause. Why are you not restarting? Kaboom. So yeah, I don't really know what's going to happen come January. It could end up being quite a busy window for us when I didn't expect it to. But we'll see. I'm not going to rush into just making deals for the sake of it. The only one I do kind of want to get tied down if we can is Vata. Oh, that's unlucky from Watson. I want to get Vata tied down from Livingston because we do need somebody to come in for that right hand side. So at least we're not trying to find 2 wingers come the summer. Only the one for that side. We need to find a left winger as well. I guess actually when I think about it, come January we might be moving on Allen, Dixon, Fitzwater's leaving. Isted will possibly return to his parent club. There's interest in Payne. There was, I don't know if there still is interest in Diabate. Maybe a couple of players that actually end up leaving on top of the ones that we knew already were. So yeah, could be an interesting month January. So far we are the only team that seems to be in the game. They've not created anything in the 20 minutes we have been playing. But it looks like we've not created any great chances ourselves. But can we change that here? They're pressing us pretty well, I guess. Also had a look, our reputation is at 2.5 stars. But our coach attributes aren't the greatest. I'm going to try and get a coaching badge in if I can. We'll see how that goes. James. Payne, can he find someone in the box? Goes on his own. Wayne Payne, great goal. Drives it to the opposite corner. It's his second of the season. And the fans are going mental. Not really much else to say about that. Good goal. Extra 1, Barnsley 0. can we get a second and just try and put this game to bed as early as possible? That'd be nice. Watts is not having the best game so far, though, so keep an eye on that. We might bring Woodward on at half time. Can we stop the cross? No. Good save by Mannion, though. Hunt should have buried that. Very good save by our goalkeeper. Long actually came to his complaint about his playing time, which is weird. He's only not played the last maybe 3 or 4 games. And he had kind of a run before that. But we said to him, he may as well accept that he is a cup goalkeeper for us. And he was like, yeah, I can deal with that, boss. So Long's happy. We'll see what happens with that. Again, come the summer. Goalkeeper is one that in the summer I want to strengthen, but I'm not bothered about at the moment. In January, Watson is having an absolutely horrific game. He is coming off at half time. Yeah, Watson's coming off. I don't understand the point making any other changes. Oh, who's took a knock now? He's pulled a back muscle, so we'll need to make a double change in at half time. That's fine. We actually have the players to do so. What that means is James will go back to being an attacking midfielder on attack, because Kempshire will come on as the playmaker. Woodward will come on as a winger on that left side. Hopefully, we can start creating maybe some better chances than we have in the first half. Also, it's good to see Woodward back, though. Not when he does that, though. As much as he plays as a winger, we know he's going to cut inside onto his right foot, and we've seen it work for us both as a creative outlet and as a attacking goal scoring outlet, because he has managed to do both. He's definitely got quite good work rate for us, and does seem to do a lot of work for the team in his position. Woodward gets it to Cole. Cuts across to Scott, puts it wide. He's got to be hitting the target from there. No real reason for him not to. Was offside though. Skenderaj may end up coming on here if Scott's performance continues. Oh gosh. Why am I yawning? I am not actually tired. Woodward failed with that tackle. He's got to be better. Thank Christ their shooting's as bad as ours. Negru's not having the best of games. We might bring on Diabate for him. Put your foot in. I don't know why Woodward didn't just stick his foot to try and tackle him there. Yeah, we're going to have to make... I think we're going to make another double change here because I'm just not happy with things. So, Cheek Diabate is going to come on. Skenderaj is also going to come on for James Scott. We have one more change we can make. And I'm actually going to do it. I'm going to bring on Robson. I'm going to go to this formation. I'm going to switch them to round. Letson will be the ball winning midfielder on defend. He'll be ball winning midfielder on support. And we'll see if that just... I don't feel like we're solid enough in defence at the moment. Or just don't feel solid enough in the team. And we're only 1 goal up. It's not quite ideal. And we don't seem to be creating enough. So let's hope that we can at least hold on for the last half hour. Or 20 minutes now. Their right mid's having a decent game. He's the only one. That Dancio, Dan Cow, I don't know how you say that. Robinson, Kempshire, Diabate now. Kempshire, McCarthy. Try to run up the wing, not the quickest though. Robinson gets it to Kempshire though. It's a poor touch, but he still keeps a hold of it. Cuts it back to McCarthy. Back inside to Kempshire. Robinson to Kempshire again. Good little passing play here. Kempshire plays inside. Skenderaj's first touch. Or first time shot even, but he puts it well over the bar. As we are now just really just holding on, it feels like. We had 11 shots but only 4 on target. It's not good enough. But I don't know if that's down to a lack of quality in the final third, or if we're just kind of out of form but just getting by. It's a good bit of play though. Skenderaj hits it! It's his 10th of the season. I don't know what the goalkeeper's doing. He dives over the ball, but I'm not going to complain. It's 2-0 for us. But that is not a good goal to concede. Woodward to Cole. I honestly thought Cole misplaced this pass. I didn't see that on a Skenderaj. Oh, it's took a deflection, I think, and that's what's helped it go in. But it doesn't matter. They all count. It's his 10th of the season for us. And that gives us a 2-goal lead. And now, I feel kind of comfortable that we are going to see this game out now. Well, I'm quite happy as we've seen the team play the 4-2-3-1. We've played a 4-2-4 many a time and done pretty decent. We've now dropped to what I would call a 4-3-3. It's not a static 3 midfield, but it's how I look at a 4-3-3. And we've done kind of quite comfortable there. So that for me is a positive. It's the little things at times. Manning just time wasting there, which I am never going to criticise when we're winning. But 15 seconds left. Probably not enough time. Even if they were to score, you would think, to get a second. Good header by Payne. Can Woodward clear it up the park? He tries to. And with that, it's our first win of today. Very, very well done, gentlemen. Good win for us. And that actually is a good win for us. There's no denying that. Let's have a look at the league table, though. That's what I'm more interested in. We played 24 games, and we're top of the table, actually. We played a game less than Oxford, and we sit 4 points clear. We played a game more than Stockport and sit 6 points clear. And you can see that gap starting to open up now from the likes of Burton, Bristol Rovers, and the team we beat today in Barnsley. But Stevenage, Charlton, I mean, you look down, even down to like 12th, arguably 13th, 14th. I mean, they're not, well, they are from us, but like that top 6 spot, I mean, arguably I'd say from linking up, any of those teams realistically could, if they're going at a good enough run, could finish between 3rd and 6th. Realistically, we're 11 points clear now of Barnsley, but I'd say the top 6, I wouldn't maybe clout Stevenage in that. But right now, it's looking like an interesting kind of 3-way that's opening up between ourselves, Oxford United and Stockport. And we next are taking on Burton Albion, who are currently 4th in the league. Yeah, we're currently 4th in the league, so that will be an interesting game. See if there's anything interesting here. No. Back in a couple of days' time, and we'll take on Burton Albion, away from home. And we're back for the second game now. A few changes, mainly for... I was going to say fitness, it's not even fully fitness. Nobody's fully tired, but you've got guys like him that's... They're fine, but they're just a bit tired. So I made a couple of changes. Plus, I've said that I'll play Godswill in a few more games, so it seems like a good enough game to bring him on. Woodward performed better than Watson last game. So just a couple of changes like that. Nothing major. Just 1 or 2 changes just to kind of freshen things up. And let's see how we got on in this game. Should be a tougher game than the Barnsley game, though. Which is maybe a bad thing that I'm not playing a stronger side. But we'll see. We will see. I just had a look. I don't know if I actually done it on this or if I'd done it between the 2 games. But I had a look. Because I couldn't remember where we were like season preview. I remember kind of were like, I'd say upper mid-table. I think we're maybe say 8th or between maybe like 8th and 12th or something we were predicted. I can't remember exactly. But we're sitting 1st at the moment. Which... it's kind of impressive. I think we must be either about or over the halfway mark as well. So we're doing okay. I think if we get to January, still top of the league, I don't see any reason why we can't be pushing for promotion. Be it an automatic spot, 1st or 2nd, or the playoff. I feel like it's not that we're even that great a team. Like we have 1 or 2, I'd say, quality players. The rest are just good enough for this level. But they're working together. Like, there weirdly seems to be a really good cohesion between everybody, which you don't always get in a simulated game, but it does just seem to be, for whatever reason, clicking here. And I'm very much happy with that. But say, best case scenario is we do win this league and we get promoted, we're going to struggle next year, because I don't think our squad's good enough for that jump to the championship. That's where I'm at. I don't think we are. We could quite easily rebound back down. Probably result in me getting sacked if that did happen as well, so let's hope that that doesn't come to pass. But, it's something to think about, definitely. I wish we could score goals, though, because that should be 1-0. Woodward and whoever else was in the middle there, I don't know how they don't get that in. But we've created a good chance already. Godswill with a great ball at the back post. That's like 3 or 4 already this half that Woodward has had at that back post that he just hasn't slotted home. And I feel like if we had Watson playing this game, he would have probably buried at least one of them. Whereas last game, he wasn't performing enough. I don't think he was getting in positions to do his thing. It's a good tackle by Robinson, though. I actually quite like Darren Robinson. He is coming in. We did sign him to be that backup option, but he's slowly coming into his own. I feel like he's... I know Ledson's got the goals and probably has performed better overall. I feel like Robson is just a little bit better. Pardon me, or a bit more creative or risky with his passing, but in a good way. Like, not like a bloody stupid pass across or goal type thing, but risky passes forward into attacking areas, which he seems to do just a little bit more. When you look at his stats, his passing is actually pretty decent. It's better than his marking and his tackling, so maybe I shouldn't be so surprised. Maybe. Also know that he is trying to push out the Northern Ireland team. 23-year-old, he's got plenty of time to still do so. We're just... I feel like we're just knocking at the door, we just can't get in yet. It's a good ball in. Scott with a header. I think that might be a defence header, but Smalley's picked it up now. Gets it back to James, who gets it to absolutely nobody. I don't know what he was trying to do there, but now they're breaking and in numbers. We need to get back. Godswell's back already, which is good to see. Good header though, away. Smalley hits it forward. James has picked it up. Cuts it back to Cole. To Woodward to Scott. I think that's offside. I'm reading it at the bottom just in case. And it's not. The flag's not went up anyway. Good goal, but I'm going to criticise. So this here is still good, right? This here is great. That there, first time pass is excellent. Woodward should have shot. He had all the time in the world on his third right foot to place that in. Passed it to Scott, which also has resulted in the goal. But I feel we just got lucky with that finish. But I'm not going to argue. I think this is 19th of the season. Scott has been a phenomenal goal scorer for us. Although it does seem to come in patches, but then again, so does Skenderaj, and he's on 10. So between us, they're doing really well. Woodward now skips inside. James with the goal. The tackle from Folks is what actually puts the ball through for James. Very good finish for him. And we go 2-0 up. Not really much to criticise. Like, I'm just... That first goal I'm nitpicking with Woodward. Says that Woodward get the assist for that second one, but I'm pretty sure that's a tackle by Folks, but I'm sure Woodward will not complain. It bumps up his stats. It's good. We do need to see a bit more from our wingers, though. I'm going to look after the game, if I remember. I'm bad at remembering. But I want to see the goals and assists from Smalley, Kempshall, Woodward and Watson. I'd say overall in a season, if your main wingers, I'd probably say in a 38-game season, you're probably wanting, say, 15 goal involvements, mix of goals and assists. So if you've got anyone even hitting those figures, I'd say they're probably doing well. What I don't want is guys on like 3 or 4 goal involvements, so an assist or a goal. But then again, in terms of assists, I can't blame the players if they're creating great chances, but our strikers aren't finishing them either. So maybe look at the key passes or the expected assists is maybe a better look at it. But we're playing really well, actually. We're just dominating, which is good to see. Nobody's playing particularly badly. Most of the team's playing pretty well. I think Kitchen, though, looks like he's complacent. He is. Let's try and knock that out of them at half time, because the last thing we need is complacency. Just sometimes we let those stupid chances in that could just get them back into the game. Smalley's picked up a tight thigh. We'll make that sub at half time. There's no point making it just now. Dressing room. Things going well, but not capable of even better. Didn't work in my favour. So let's look at the tactics. Let's go and look at Joe Smalley then. So in 27 appearances, he's got 5 goals and 8 assists. And he's underperforming his XG, but overperforming his assists. So, yeah, Smalley's doing quite well, I'd say then. He's going to come off for Kempshall coming on, who has made 21 appearances with 2 goals and 5 assists, who's outperforming both his XG and expected assists. He could probably do a lot better, but he has been playing well. So, you know, maybe not too bad. Woodward, 4 goals, 4 assists. For the amount of games he's played, I'd want more. don't think it's counting the assists from today, so that'll bump that number up a little bit. So say 4 and 6, which isn't bad. It's just he could do a lot better. And Watson, 4 goals, 2 assists. So the left side is definitely not producing as much as Smalley, but the other 3 are roughly about the same level. I don't know if that's good or bad, to be honest. But then again, Woodward, as much as I spent a hefty fee on him, I never really saw as the first choice there. So maybe look for a new first choice left winger in the summer. And over the next 2 windows, 2 right wingers. Okay. Interesting to note. James is still playing as an attacking advanced playmaker, which I don't want. I need you to play as an advanced attacking midfielder just now. In terms of things, you're looking tired, so we'll bring on Cheek Diabate just now, which fits all that in. That's our first stoppage. Let's also take Cole off for Rohart Brown, who's in a bit of a goal scoring purple patch at the moment. Mannion, what are you doing? We got lucky there. I just go ready to make subs next to see Mannion fanning about on the bloody goal line with the ball and he gets tackled. This is the issue when we get complacent. We start doing really stupid things. Kempshire, though, is advancing, skipping by their winger. Rohart Brown! That is a great save, actually. Very unlucky not to continue that goal scoring form. Very unlucky. I think I'm going to take Woodward off for a minute. And James, and it's purely fitness reasons. I don't want these guys getting too tired because, as I said, either beginning of this episode or end of last episode, that we're playing a game every 2 days. We're playing not every 2 days, that's wrong. We're playing 2 games a week the whole of December, so we're playing every Tuesday, Saturday, or Tuesday, Sunday, whatever it is. So I kind of do need the squad, and it's the whole squad we need for this. I think that's also one of the reasons why I quite like the championship down in English leagues in this game, is that you do actually need your whole squad to get through, because you are playing that many games. You've got, I think it's 44 league games or round about that. You've got 3 cup competitions, if you even get through any of them. Plus, if you draw any of them, you're hitting replays. Like, there's so many games that you do need like a full squad to get through. And that's not always easy to do at the lower levels, don't get me wrong, but it's definitely a harder and at times more entertaining task. Burns crosses it in, unlucky from the header there. Robinson has picked up a bruised ankle, so he'll probably be dropped for the next game. But that's fine. As long as he can stay fit and not get too badly hurt for the rest of the game, should be okay. Diabate to Robinson. Still plays a good ball to Rohart Brown. Gives it to Watson, who's in a fair bit of space. Cuts across for Scott. He has got to hit the target from there. He's got to put that away. Bloody hell. Couple minutes left. Another kind of comfortable win for us. That's a very comfortable win for us. Have I spoke too soon? Have I spoke too soon? Please say no. Kempsell's got to play it forward now. Not the best ball out to Burns, who's still advancing. Comes in his left foot, hits from distance, but it's over the bar. Nothing major there. I know it's weird that he scored 19 goals, but I just don't feel that Scott's clinical enough. I really don't. Is this a bias thing that I just, for whatever reason, I'm personally not taking to him? Maybe? Because if you just look at the numbers, he's scoring goals, but I don't know. I feel like I can't rely on him, which is stupid when he scored 19 goals this season, but I just don't feel like we can rely on him. Scott is going through one-on-one, makes it 20, makes me look like an absolute fucking idiot, and I will take that every day of the week as long as we are still winning. Exeter 3, Burton Albion 0. Solid result. Great 3 points away from home against team 4th in the league. And we'll have a look at the table after this, and then we'll look and see when we are coming back for tomorrow's video. Well done, lads. Good win for us. And this is where we look at the table. After 25 games for us, we're sitting on 54 points. Stockport have a game in hand, but they are sitting 48 points, so they are 6 behind us, so if they win, they'll go 3. Oxford United, who have played a game more, sit on 48 points. Bristol Rovers, who have played a game less than us, are on 41. Burton, who have played a game the same amount of games as us, on 41. And Stevenage and Barnsley, both sitting on 40, with Stevenage having played a game more. This is a very, very interesting season. I feel there's a lot of teams overperforming, and that's great, you know. 2 shots on target and they went in the net. Well done. Well done. Let's have a look at the schedule then. We have 3 games left in the month of December. Do we come back for the game pre-transfer window and in the opening of the transfer window? Let's come back for the Blackburn game. I'm pretty sure Blackburn in the league above. They are their 20th in the Championship, which isn't great for them. Wimbledon are having an awful season. We'll come back from the Blackburn game where we'll probably get humped, and then we'll do the Leyton Orient game on the 6th of January, just a few days into that transfer window, and we'll see if it's been any ins or if it's just 1 or maybe 2 outs. If you've liked the video, please do leave a thumbs up. It really does help me on YouTube with an algorithm. It helps spread the channel that bit more. Try and get more eyes on it, you know, if you're enjoying it. Why would you not want to do that? I don't know. I'm now rambling. I'm just going to go, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. Bye.